Hey, it's Tuesday, Inauguration Day, the 20th. I hope it's a good day for all of us. I hope it is. I woke up with the song by Husker Du in my head, New Day Rising. And that was a good omen. I am under no false pretense about these politicians. They represent corporations. I know that, people. I know that they're bought and sold by the money. But this is going to be better than what we've been through these last 5 years. And if it isn't, we got to try to do something about it. Anyway, I won't say hopeful. I'm just glad that Trump is out of office. I really am. And it remains to be seen how everything rolls out these next, well, just everything. I fucking hate politics. What did I play last night? Yesterday I spent a lot of time doodling on the computer. Not anything with any intent in mind. Not the idea of making some art to sell or even show anyone, but just passing the time. Yesterday was a good day. Listen to the first side of this, Stomu Yamashta, Go. This is really fantastic. It stands to reason that this broke through commercially. It's just a big, big project. Steve Winwood, Michael Shreve. I forget who's playing that guitar solo on here. Is that Pat Thrall? On the first side, it's a very emotional, wonderful guitar solo. Really enjoyed that. Here's an artist who came to my attention through New Age. Giles Reaves, and also John Gowen. But I have two here because I played two of his albums. I've got three of them. And one of these is pretty commercial compared to the other. I bet you it's the later one, because that's how it goes with record companies. It's like they're always trying to get you to make money. But the one that is of these two, I think this is the one that's more open air and ambient. Nothing is lost. And these, you could probably find these cheaply in the used section. Giles Reeves, I wonder what happened to him. A synthesizer, droney thing. This is incredible. Carolyn K. Now Wait for Last Year. It's on the Not Earthly Delights label. I think there's some sort of association with the Nurse with Wound list of albums that you must hear. Well, if it's on there, I agree. She's passed away already, but this is just really good. Droney synthesizer, modulating, but it's got that gravity. It's just like, oh, this is just going well. This is right. Here's something else I popped on last night. I pulled it and I said, okay, I'll play it. Someone sent this to me, I forget who. Only a Mother Riding White Alligators. Some kind of project out of Wyandotte, Michigan. This is kind of whimsical, kind of fluxusy, kind of Dada-like, kind of like Residence. I really like this. There's also a folk aspect to it. There's something about this, the way, and also I was catching the lyrics too. Zany. I just really like this. This is really good. The romantic side of Brutus Lee. There was one on here that caught my attention where they were talking about you must read the Bible. You must read the Bible. This is really good. Only a Mother. The Residents come to mind too. It's all over the place. Even Eugene Chadbourne and Bongwater. Stuff like that. This is really good. I don't often listen to Pat Metheny, but I did New Chautauqua last night. Wonderful. The first track is New Chautauqua. You know, you can tell it kind of sounds a little bit kind of Midwesterny. And then the rest of the album just opens up into wide open space, like parts of the Midwest. Fantastic. Saw him ages ago with Gary Burton. They were great. Here's an album that I often hesitate to play because it was made at the time of Stephen Wilson's father passing. So there's a darkness. Grace for Drowning. One side of this is real sad, so I did not listen to that. I listened to 3 out of 4 sides. And there are moments, he really, he paints a picture well. He studied and learned from the music he loves and paints good pictures. I don't have his new album, don't know that I'll get it, but what he's doing now, Stephen Wilson, makes sense. He fell in love. He found a woman. He got married. She already has kids, little girls. So he's happy, and I'm happy for him, and his music reflects that. He's got a woman. It makes sense to me that, you know, his music is reflecting that light in his life, rather than all this loneliness, darkness, and other stuff that prog heads relate to. He's happy. So I'm happy for him. Got into this last night, some jazz. Joe McPhee, pole music. Oleo, yeah, they do Oleo, the standard on here, the jazz standard on here. But it's the other tracks, it's the other pieces on here where they, it sounds like they improvised on here. I'm trying to see who's on here. I can't see too well. Jazz heads, y'all know who Joe McPhee is. This is good. And a great label. Hat Art. Belgian band Placebo. I enjoyed this last night, but I also noticed how, okay, these guys are trying to sound black a little bit, and you know that doesn't appeal to me. That's one of the reasons why I'm not into Steely Dan. Steely Dan is cool, but they're decidedly trying to emulate this black sound. They don't sound black. I mean, they sound unique, but that doesn't appeal to me like it does to some people. They're trying to sound black. It doesn't appeal to me. Sound like whatever you are. That's what I like about English. Like when the English blues started going psychedelic, I said, oh, here we go. Stop trying to play the blues. What are you? What do you really? What else is inside of you? That's what interests me. So this is a good album. But I've never been, even with Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel has an Otis Redding sort of quality in his voice, but it wasn't because of that. It was because of him. It wasn't because he was trying to sound black. Let me get this out before I forget. I'm about to go. I had another wonderful moment with music yesterday. One of my favorite parts of the day besides morning is afternoon when the sun's going down. Around 4 and 5, that golden glow. And I put this on, Handmade by Passport, and it just took me away. I was in the moment feeling that glow, but it also brings up these warm feelings, not even specific memories. Some memories come up, but it's just this feeling. One of the thoughts that I had, folks, was, I'm really enjoying this. Who knows if this is the last time I'll hear this album? I mean, I don't know that I could live a long time. I don't know. But that was part of the joy and the specialness of it, was really taking in the fact that here I am at 65 after all these years. And I get to sit here and do what I really like, probably more than anything except playing music, is to just sit and listen to some good music and enjoy the ambience of the time of day. Steve Hackett's Voyage of the Acolyte is another album where parts of that album just like that time of the day, it's like, it's just magic. It's magic. So this had a magical moment. Last thing, The Wake, Here Comes Everybody, a melancholy album. Brilliant. Brilliant. One of the best things to come out on the factory label. Folks completely not interested in the music business. They just make some fantastic music. Well, I'll be plugged into media today, watching events. Let's be better together. I see no reason for this division now that we've gotten this slug who used division to his personal advantage. Now that we got him out of office, maybe we have a chance to do better and rise above the madness. We'll see.